going on, guys? We are back with another video here. We are opening 2024 Panini Prizm retail box here. So it was 140 bucks. I got it for about 125. So you have a lot of cards in here. You're not going to get any guaranteed autos. Talked to the guys at the card shop. They said that you can pull an auto in it. Super unlikely, but you're really looking for those checkerboard exclusives, as well as this 2 silvers, 3 checkerboard, I guess 1 green ice in each pack. I haven't opened really any Prizms, so I was kind of looking for a way to do that. They didn't have any at my shop, any retail hobby boxes to buy. And with the NFL Prizm hobby boxes, you know, definitely a challenge to get into that price point sometimes too. I was looking to kind of spend a little bit of money on it, so didn't mind paying a little bit for it, but we can see what we get here. Obviously, you're going to need the big rookies here in order to make your money back. Even then, sometimes you don't really quite hit that. You know, I'm doing a short challenge where I'm trying to pull a superfractor, and I'm opening one Topps Chrome product that has a chance of getting a superfractor in there. And I pulled a auto of I think I have it actually right here. Drake May, Topps Chrome Auto, and it's worth like 170-ish, $150, $175, and that doesn't even cover the price of the box. So you pull one of the top tier rookie autos, and it still doesn't cover the price of some of these retail boxes or hobby boxes, which is a little crazy. So we got, looks like our green ice. So Keon Coleman, cool little rookie auto there, and then got Randy Moss on the Portals green ice. That's pretty cool. And he has his Raiders jersey as well. I like that. So Raiders, Patriots, green ice. I'm a New England fan, so that's a card I'll be having in my collection for a little bit. Definitely an electric player when he was here in New England. So we got one of the first bigger hits that we're looking for in this product. As I said, chance to get an auto, most likely not. I've also thought about possibly doing a case of Optic. So I've heard that you can kind of get some, the shop had heard of people pulling up to 4 downtowns from one case of the Optic blasters. So I think that might be a fun profit challenge to kind of see if we can make a little bit of money going through there. So got a quick rip here. We got our first silver. This is going to be kind of where our money's at. Really looking for the possibility of one of these big rookies. So we got a Raider. I don't believe this is going to be the one we're looking for. Daniel Carlson. So we got the kicker. So not who we're looking for. Needed the Brock Bowers on that one. But that's one of your 2 silvers there. Still have 3 checkerboards. The black and white checkerboards are really looking to pull. That's the ones you're really looking for the quarterbacks on. Devontae Smith. I really haven't seen any rookies, too many rookies in here so far. Got the Coleman, even on the base variations. But it's a couple days after the draft that we are filming this, and I am a Patriots fan, so very happy with the draft. Kind of went the way that I think all of the Patriots fans were expecting. For our team, obviously Shador was a huge story, watching him kind of go, and it's been interesting going to a couple card shows since then. Okay, we got our first checkerboard here. So Stafford, Davis, Jim Hart, and got a Cardinal. So this can still be pretty good. James Conner. Let's pull James Conner. I like the color match on that with the white jersey and the black and white checkerboard. Hoping for Marvin Harrison Jr. on that. Kind of save a little bit there. I thought we were only supposed to get one of these green ice. JJ McCarthy, another one of the rookies we're looking to pull. And then Jahmyr Gibbs on your green firework ice. So that's the one in every box, not the portals, the firework I think it had on there. Jahmyr Gibbs, pretty dominant running back there. gonna work on this one. All right, let's see. Brees Hall. But yeah, interesting watching Shedeur kind of fall there. You know, you kind of feel bad for him. Definitely a cocky kind of kid that I think, unfortunately, maybe had some bad interviews. People are saying, who knows really why he fell. Obviously, a lot of people are speculating his father has a lot to do with it. But it'll be interesting to see him in Cleveland with the Browns in that quarterback room, where he does have a pretty good shot, I think, of starting. I know the odds don't have him as the favorite right now, but, you know, he's an incredible athlete. Johnson, Adam Thielen, and we got another green ice here. So looks like it's just going to be the green Eagles. Trotter Jr. here. Nice color match with your Eagle. So, not pulling the names we want in our inserts, but we are getting some nice color matches, which is always nice and collecting. Got another ice. Kurt Warner. Haven't pulled the big quarterback. 49er. I'm not going to do it now. Brock Purdy on your green firework. But for 125, 150 bucks, you know, if you're looking just to rip some Prizm, definitely a cool rip. Once I found out the price of the box, it's kind of hard not to buy it. For someone who just wants a chance to rip some Prizm, Jacoby Brissett, Crosby. Let's see. All right. We're getting down there. We got our second checkerboard, and we should have one more left. Barkley, Dorsett, and it's going to be a Steeler, it looks like. Pat Freiermuth. So pick up the big tight end for your Steelers. These packs do not want to open today. Try again. There we go. Hopefully these are not the cards that have, you know, your big quarterback in it. That'll be my luck. In fact, I struggle opening destroy a card. All right. Got one more checkerboard that we're really looking for. Our bigger name, hopefully, in there. I think one more silver as well. So, getting down to the nitty-gritty. The packs, hopefully, it'll be one of the bigger names we're looking for here. Blake Corum on your green ice emergent. Nice little rookie. First rookie on one of the inserts here. All right, and it looks like this is going to be our last checkerboard. Drake London. Let's see if we can sweat something here. Nope. Malik Neighbors. There we go. That's one of the big rookies we're looking for. Malik Neighbors on your checkerboard. That will definitely help us here. It looks like no huge, you know, with Prizm, you can definitely get the dimples on the front. Doesn't look like anything too crazy on the front right there, so maybe even a potential grading candidate. But we're not going to hit one of the big quarterbacks. That's definitely one of the people you're looking to pick up here. Then I think we should have one more silver left as well. 3 packs to go. Let's see. Garrett and Goff. We still haven't hit any quarterback other than J.J. McCarthy. So hopefully they've just been holding it for the silver, which is going to be a rookie. Good start. Michael Penix Jr. Silver Prism. Nice. That is a fantastic hit right there. So Neighbors on your checkerboard, Penix Jr. on your silver. Once again, I don't see anything too glaring. I know these are a little bit tougher to grade too, with the backs having some those black corners. All right, guys, future me here. I have no idea what happened to that last pack. I can tell you it was nothing. So overall, a really good box. It was a fun rip. I was surprised at how many like colored cracked ice, stuff like that I got. I know even if you hit like a Jaden Daniels with some of those inserts, it's not going to get your box back, but you had more opportunities than I thought to actually get some decent pulls. So I'm thinking about even possibly doing a case break of that. If I can, for my card shop, we'll take a look and see. But I had a lot of fun ripping that product for such an easy entry point of only like 125 to 150, depending on where you're buying it, where you're getting it from. I can't see not doing it. 2 cards alone, that Neighbors and the silver Michael Penix paid for the box. So, and then some. So I'm very happy with that. Whenever you can flip 2 cards easily and get your money back on the box is a win for me. Obviously, that video was taken a while back. It was back when the football draft had just happened. So got a couple weeks in between then and since I actually released it, but had a couple other videos. I did the optic case break. If you haven't seen that, go back and check that out. We got some insane pulls out of there. So thinking about doing so like a profit challenge with that. We'll see, but had a lot of fun ripping it. If you're looking to rip an entry point Prizm, I'd highly suggest ripping a box like that. Plenty of good opportunities to hit one of the big quarterbacks or big wide receivers and get a good portion of your money back there. So, but appreciate you guys watching. If you can, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff greatly helps me out, and have a fantastic day.